Hello and welcome. This is Cheryl. Thank you so much for joining me today. In this video, I'm getting organized using the new Deep Stax trays as well as insert trays from Spellbinders. So first we have the large tray set here. These are the Deep Stax. They are the same sizes as the large craft stacks, however, they are deeper. These are 2 inches deep. You can see the regular, the medium-sized craft stacks beside it, and then I'll bring out the large craft stacks. So the size this way is the same as the large craft stacks, but it is a lot deeper than the craft stacks. So these here have 2 slim trays, which are basically the lids, and then 2 deep trays. So they are perfect for organizing, and you don't necessarily need to use the insert trays. If you wanted to just say organize a bunch of cards for a upcoming crop or something like that, you could always put those in the deep stacks. But they also have trays that go in them to help with your organization, and this came at the perfect time. The trays for in them are for ink cubes, like the Hero ink cubes, as well as for Betterpress inks. And as well as Betterpress inks, you could always do the mini archival inks in them as well, because those are the same size. So these are the Betterpress ink trays. There are 2 in a package. These will fit right in one of those deep stacks with those Betterpress inks in them. So those 2 trays will fit into one deep stacks with the lid on them. They do recommend when you have them in there with the lid on them that you use one of the large those rubber bands that they carry to go around them. I don't happen to have any, so I can't actually show you what those are, but just so they're a little bit more secure. This here is the ink cube trays, and I have some Hero Arts ink cubes that I have in some small containers, but the small containers are a little bit annoying, so it's going to be great to have both or all of my little ink cubes from the Hero Arts going into my second deep stacks. And then the third thing we have here is a Reinker bottle tray. Now, only one of these will fit in that tray, but they are perfect for the Betterpress ink refills. You could always use them for the archival ink refills, as well as like stickles will work in there. Those have the same shape to them as well. So I'm going to start off by putting my Hero Arts ink cubes in the ink cube trays. Now each one of those trays will hold 18 ink cubes. So between the 2 trays in one bin, you'll have like 36 ink cubes in there, which is fantastic. You can get them all in one of those deep stacks. I have my ink cubes here divided between the core inks as well as the reactive ink. So I'm going to start with the core inks, put them on one of the levels, and I start with my neutrals, and then I tend to go in a little bit of a rainbow order. I always like the similar colors being beside each other. And I love the fact that I'm going to have all of my cubes here in one tray. I kept the barcodes from the packaging that they came in. I may or may not keep those. I don't really actually know yet. So my core inks fit in one tray plus a little bit more from the second tray. My reactive inks don't quite fit in a tray. So between the 2 trays, I happen to have enough space for all of the ink cubes from Hero Arts that I happen to have. I won't be putting that ink selection on in the packaging on the far right there. That one's from, I think, last year's Weekender, and it's duplicates of other ones that I have. So rather than having duplicate pads there, I'll just leave that one out, and I'll use those if by chance my ink pads go dry before I get reinkers for them. So absolutely love this. They stick in, or they sit in those tray pieces really nicely, but they're easy to grab whatever color I want. And there is the handle in the center of the tray, making it really easy to lift it out of the deep stacks, which I also love. I love the fact that it makes it really easy to access the second tray without jostling all of your inks trying to get them out. So the handle is really easy to grab. You can easily put them right into those trays, and when those 2 trays are on there, the lid fits on perfectly. Now, like I said before, Spellbinders recommends that you put one of their large bands around them to keep everything nice and secure, just in case you were to drop it or whatnot. I found that just for laying on a shelf or putting on a shelf, it was secure enough. So this is how I currently store my Betterpress inks. It is definitely not a good system. I have some mini archival inks as well, and I do have a couple of the Tim Holtz mini archival containers, the tin containers to put them in. So I am going to keep my Betterpress inks and my archival inks separate. I am only going to put my Betterpress inks in the Betterpress trays right now. Now, I kept them in these packages because for what I do here, when I'm using an ink, I want to know what package it's from so that I can easily let or put it in the description or my supply list what package that particular ink was from. And typically, if I use a combination of colors of inks, I'll typically use one package or two packages just so that I keep I don't have like 1,000 different Betterpress inks in one project. So what I do for that is I keep my barcode with the ink, that package name on it. Like this one here, I can't remember. One of them is Woodlands. That's the only one that I can remember off the top of my head. So right now I'm just ripping them off of the packages and putting them underneath one ink pad. Once I'm done my video, I do go back and I trim them down with my detail scissors and then just use a glue dot and glue that in there. Another option would be to say use a Sharpie on the back of your ink pad and write that note there if you wanted to keep that information. For me, it's helpful information. For anyone else, is probably not helpful. You don't necessarily need to know exactly what package it comes in. Having said that, if you're like me and you don't necessarily have every package of Betterpress inks, it is handy to have that information to know which ones you do have when you go shopping for other ones, to know which ones not to buy a duplicate of. So here we have that top tray, and these, as well as the ink cube trays, they fit 18 per tray. Because the packages of Betterpress ink come in 4s, I'm only going to put them in those top 2 rows and the bottom 2 rows, and then I have my black ink pad that came with my Betterpress system. That one I'll put in the center row, but for right now I'll keep those center ones empty other than my black pad. So once we have these in here, just like the ink cubes, 2 of these trays will fit into a Deep Stax, and then you can easily put that lid on there. So it makes it great for organizing them, being able to see all of the Betterpress inks you have at once. And just like the ink cube trays, there is that handle in the center, making it really easy to lift the top tray out to see the bottom tray. For the Reinker bottle tray, you can fit 16 Reinkers total, 8 on each side. Now, only one of these bottle trays fit into a Deep Stax. For right now, I only have the 2 Deep Stax, so I'm going to be putting my Betterpress inks in there, the Betterpress ink pads, as well as the other one. I'll be putting my Hero Arts mini ink cubes in there. So I'm going to be leaving my Reinker tray without a Deep Stax for the time being, but it'll just sit right on top of the Deep Stax with my Betterpress ink in it. So it works perfectly for me for right now. Definitely is a little bit more secure to have that bottle tray inside a Deep Stax, because obviously if this gets knocked over, it's going to just fly everywhere, and these things are just going to roll underneath everything. So I absolutely love the fact that you can tilt these and see the label, so you can see right on the label exactly what color they are. I am not putting I haven't put my Betterpress inks in that Deep Stax yet. So you can see that one of these trays fits in there perfectly, and then you can easily close that lid. This is a fantastic system. I'm so excited for these. I love how sturdy craft stacks are, and you can see in my videos, I use them all the time. So it's really nice having a sturdy, secure tray or container to hold them all in and be able to see them easily. You can tell by how I used to have them. They're definitely a better system than how I had them before. My little Hero Arts mini cubes, that worked the way it was before. However, it was a pain to have only 8 per tray, so it's nice to have these all into one system, all on their own. You'll find all of the ones that I've used listed and linked down in the description box below. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I'm happy to answer. I'm just so excited about this new system that Spellbinders has come out with. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate all the time that you spend with me. I hope you have a fantastic day.